Hello, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a pretty quick and to the point book review today. I finished reading The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka yesterday afternoon into the evening, and I wanted to talk about it just a little bit briefly in this video today. So starting off, it's a very short novel. The version I have is the Amazon Classics edition, Kindle edition. It was free on the Amazon store, and it's under 200 pages, so it's a very short read. I read it in about a sitting and a half, so it doesn't take very much time to read. It's a very thought-provoking novel, even though it is so short, and I feel that it is a novel that deserves multiple readings. I'm actually already planning on reading it again later this year. It's easy to reread just because it's so short. You're not really pledging a huge time commitment to the process of rereading it. It's not like trying to reread Anna Karenina or reread Crime and Punishment or a novel that's really hefty. You can reread it in just a couple of hours. There's a lot going on in this novel, and the plot itself is pretty whimsical, pretty bizarre, but it serves a really succinct purpose in being very symbolic. So what the main story is our narrator, our main character, a traveling clothes salesman named Gregory Samsa, wakes up one morning to discover that he has been turned into an insect during the night. So he wakes up, he looks down at himself, and he realizes that he has shed his human form and he has become this giant insect. And the first thought that comes to his mind is that he is afraid that he's going to miss his train to his next location to sell more of his business's product. And so the book launches off with this of him having all of these very real human concerns and anxieties, very middle class anxieties. When this book was written, this was a very sort of average working man portrayed through this character of Gregory Samsa. It's a really interesting narrative. It has a lot of undercurrents talking about societal issues of the day when the book was written. The book was published originally in 1915. It talks a lot, or it symbolizes a lot of things, such as kind of the alienation in the 21st century workplace, or the alienation within society, kind of still keeping those societal hierarchies, and how our main character Gregory feels that he does not fit in with his family life because he is so absorbed in his work, and likewise even at his work he feels that he is never able to achieve the status that his bosses and his supervisors want from him. And so the novel follows a lot of these sort of anxieties that Gregory has about balancing his family life, his work life. It has a lot of undercurrents of financial struggles and financial commentary. It has a lot of commentary on the middle and the upper class, and on the working class, and kind of how all of these groups of people meld together. It's a really interesting read. Like I was saying, it's a very whimsical plot, and it's a very ridiculous and strange premise, but it's fairly dark in its tone. It is humorous, and it's a very dark humor, though. It's not as dark. It's not as darkly tinted as The Stranger by Albert Camus, but it is close. It's close to being that level of kind of that dark comedy that provides a lot of commentary on social structures and on modern society. I really enjoyed it, though, and I would definitely recommend it, especially since it's such a short read. It's not a huge time commitment to put into it, and so I really think that anyone and everyone should read it. If you have read The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka, and you have any thoughts about it, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.